Can you believe that Miami influencer girl got caught stealing at Target? Really, bitch? Your Target hauls were stolen goods? That is absurd and insane, man.
I think it's pretty insane. What she did was smart, but posting a TikTok about it wasn't.
It's crazy. I feel really bad for her, like part of me, but then I'm like, oh my God, like you did this to yourself. This just goes to show you, don't believe a thing you see on social media.
Hey loves, grab a snack, get cozy, and let's talk about one of the wildest stories on TikTok right now. A TikTok influencer, yes, an influencer with a picture-perfect image of motherhood and success has landed herself in the middle of a shoplifting scandal. And not just any shoplifting scandal. This one involves Target, a viral TikTok, and some seriously bad decisions. So here's the tea. Marlena Velez, a 22-year-old influencer and mother of two, has been arrested for allegedly shoplifting from a Target store in Cape Coral, Florida.
TikTok creator with 300,000 followers is arrested for shoplifting at a Target store, according to police. Cape Coral, Florida investigators say the suspect, Marlena Velez, scanned false barcodes with cheaper prices at the self-checkout line, allegedly stealing about $500 worth of merchandise. The store's loss prevention team asked police to help identify the suspect. When police shared the photo online, one anonymous caller possibly recognized the woman in the photo as Velez, a vlogger who posts videos of her day-to-day.
Now, if you've been scrolling through TikTok over the last few days, you might have known who Marlena is. She built her brand as a stay-at-home mom who shares her life through aesthetically pleasing vlogs focusing on home decor, fashion, and her family. With nearly 300k followers on TikTok and 10k on Instagram before it mysteriously disappeared, Marlena appeared to have it all: a beautiful home, happy kids, a supportive partner, and an enviable lifestyle. But as they say, all that glitters is not gold. Now buckle up, because the story of how this all unraveled is equal parts of fascinating, shocking, and, well, kind of a mess. The perfect life she sold to her followers. Let's start with the image Marlena carefully curated. If you scrolled through her TikTok page before all this drama, you'd see vlogs showing her beautifully decorated home, trendy outfits, and snapshots of her day-to-day life as a mom. She was one of those influencers who seemed to have it all together, the kind of person you might secretly envy. Her followers admired her, not just for her content, but for her apparent ability to balance it all. She even shared advice for aspiring content creators, encouraging them to keep going no matter how small their audience might be. In a TikTok posted in September 2023, she shared, "If I have any advice, it's just to keep posting anything and everything. Who cares if it gets 20 views? Just post it. Stop waiting for the right time. Once you believe in yourself, so will others." There are so many opportunities you may be passing because you're scared to pick up that camera and film content. It's iconic, isn't it? The very camera she urged others to pick up turned out to be the thing that exposed her. On October 30th, Marlena posted what seemed like a typical day in the life vlog. The video began with her waking up, getting ready in a chic tan outfit, spritzing herself with a Prada perfume, and heading to Target. Pretty normal so far, right? She filmed herself picking up various items including diapers, a purse, a coffee holder, and some home decor pieces. She even documented loading the Target shopping bags into her car and later showing off her haul at home.
You do not need to shoplift from Target or from any store or go into debt, overdraw your account, run up your credit cards for an aesthetic, for content, for any reason, okay?
Her followers probably thought, wow, she's got it all together. But little did they know that this wasn't just a regular Target run. Behind the scenes, something shady was going on. Marlena wasn't buying those items the way everyone thought. And the next day, when Target's loss prevention team reviewed their surveillance footage, the truth came out. Target's loss prevention team noticed something was off. According to their report, Marlena used the self-checkout register, but instead of scanning the real barcodes on the items, she used fake barcodes that listed much cheaper prices. For example, instead of paying $30 for an item, she might have paid $5. It's a tactic known as underringing, and it's surprisingly common.
She was at the self-checkout and she was like scanning one item and putting multiple items in the bag, or she would deliberately scan something that was less expensive and then put the more expensive item in the bag. And you cannot tell me, in my professional opinion, that this was the first time girlfriend had done this. But the camera that monitors the self-checkout picked up some irregularity. They watched it closely, figured out what she was doing, and then started trying to find her. Then Target put it out on its social media that
The total value of the items she underpaid for, well, $500,000.32. Once the theft was discovered, Target contacted the Cape Coral Police Department, providing them with surveillance footage of the suspect. The footage showed a woman wearing a tan shirt and tan pants. Sound familiar? Casually scanning items at the self-checkout. To help identify the woman, Cape Coral PD posted the surveillance footage on their official Facebook and Instagram pages, asking the public for assistance. And here's where things took a turn. One of Malena's own followers recognized her immediately. The tipster, who asked to remain anonymous, realized that the outfit in the surveillance video matched what Malena wore in her October 30th TikTok. They also pointed police to Malena's social media accounts. But wait, there's more. Police received multiple tips, including one from someone personally acquainted with Malena. This individual provided her name, date of birth, and other identifying details, including a zodiac sign tattoo on her wrist, an exact match to the woman in the surveillance footage. With this information, police showed up at Malena's home. When confronted, she initially claimed she did not remember stealing anything. But when officers showed her a photo from the surveillance footage, she admitted it was her.
But to be stealing what? Stanleys and scrunchies and shampoo from Target for hauls, for content? That's crazy. Like, that's nuts. That's absurd. And you know, people are always like, oh my god, like, wow, like, I always wish I had that much money to do this, or like, oh my god, like, wow, like, I wish I could go to Sephora and buy that much stuff. And like, people will comment, and obviously comparison is the thief of joy. But don't believe people, because they are quite literally deranged. Stealing from Target? Nah, you know Target does not play. Like, Target like will like let you like run a ring and then really catch you for real, like on some serious charges.
Malena was arrested and charged with petite theft, with the value of stolen items exceeding $100 but less than $750. She was taken to Lee County Jail but released a few hours later on a $150 cash bond. But here's the kicker: this isn't Malena's first run-in with the law. After her arrest made headlines, people started digging into Malena's past, and what they found wasn't pretty. 2019. At just 17, Malena was arrested for stealing a friend's car and crashing it into a ditch. Her former friend Amanda Satana shared her story with NBC2, describing Malena as someone who took advantage of their trust. According to Amanda, Malena asked to sit in her car during class but ended up driving off with it. July 2023, Malena was arrested for shoplifting at Walmart. In this incident, she used the same underringing technique, stealing $63 worth of kitchen items. She pleaded no contest and was sentenced to an anti-theft course and 6 months of probation. Shockingly, Malena's probation had just ended in September, barely a month before her Target theft. After the news broke, Malena deleted her Instagram account but returned to TikTok. In one of her first posts following the scandal, she turned off comments but addressed the situation indirectly. In a caption, she wrote, "All jokes aside, just know my team is managing the situation and everything is okay. While I'll eventually address my actions, now is not the time. Please respect that." She also stated that the incident doesn't define her as a person and emphasized her commitment to learning from her mistakes. But many are skeptical given her history. As you'd expect, Malena's arrest has sparked a wave of reactions online. Some people are shocked, others are furious, and a surprising number of people find the whole situation amusing. Many are asking how she thought she could get away with it, especially since Target's self-check system is heavily monitored with cameras. Others are questioning how she even came up with the idea of using fake barcodes, implying this isn't her first rodeo. And then there are those who are genuinely disappointed, saying Malena's actions have tarnished the trust and admirations she built with her followers. So what next for Malena? Malena is scheduled to appear in court on December 10th, where we'll learn more about the legal consequences she may face. As for her career as an influencer, it's unclear whether she will bounce back or if this scandal will have long-term repercussions. Will she rebuild her image and learn from her mistakes, or will she just be another chapter in a troubling pattern of behavior? behavior. What do you think, loves? Is Marlena's story one of redemption or just another case of an influencer caught in the act? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Do not forget to like and subscribe for more updates on this and other stories making waves online.